Hello, this is David Labby from BeaverPress. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use User Access Extended to set restrictions for rows and columns for your clients. So to get started, I have a very simple website page here. And what I want to be able to do is allow my client to come in and edit this background image here, which is on a row. And I also want them, if I scroll down, them to add an image or change the image behind this contact form here. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and activate the plugin, and it is going to use the default access profile. And if you want to learn more about access profiles, I have other videos on the subject. For right now, I'm just going to use the default profile. I'm going to go ahead and lock down the entire page. Yes, I want to lock the entire page. And now I'm just going to go ahead and unlock or unrestrict the row that I want my client to be able to edit, which will be this row here. So I'm going to uncheck that. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the row settings. And like I said, I want them to be able to come in and edit just the photograph. So I'm going to check all the settings. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to uncheck the photo. So they're going to be able to come in and edit just this photo. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now I'm going to scroll down to the column that I want them to be able to edit, which I believe it's this one. So I'm going to go ahead and lock the column. Open up the column settings. I'm going to check all the settings. I'll lock all the settings or restrict all the settings. I'm going to scroll down to the photo. I'm going to uncheck the photo. So they're going to be able to come in and edit just this background photo. Again, this is just an example, and you can have the client come in and edit any of these settings that you want to. Again, this is just a demonstration. I'm going to go ahead and save this. And now that we have our page set up for our client, I'm going to go ahead and publish it. So now that I have the page set up with the restrictions that I want, I'm going to log off as an admin and log back in as a client. This way we can see our restrictions in action. So again, I logged off as an admin and I logged back in as a client. So I'm going to go ahead as a client, I'm going to activate Beaver Builder. I'm going to scroll down through. As you can see here, I have the access to edit this row indicated by this wrench icon here. If I scroll through, I do not have the ability to edit any of these other settings on the page. I should have access to the column, but we'll get to this in a moment. If I scroll back up, let's go ahead, again, as a client, I'm going to edit this background image. Now I can go ahead and click the wrench icon, or I can open up the outline setting. If I open up an outline setting, you'll see that all these elements on the page are grayed over, which means I do not have access to edit these, other than the row or the column down here, which means I do have access to edit those. So I'm going to go ahead and double click the row. Opens up the settings, and as you can see in the settings box, the only setting I have available to edit is the background photo. So let's go ahead and edit the background or change the image. And let's choose this one. Select that. Save it. Now I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the column. Again, as a client, I'm just going to go ahead and double click the column, open up the setting box. I'm going to go ahead and not change the image, but I'm going to add an image. Let's go ahead and add this one. Save it. I'm going to go ahead and close the outline. I'm going to go ahead and save the page. Again, as a client, I'm going to publish it. And there you have it. As a client, I was able to come in and edit just the row background image here. And I was able to change this image here in the contact form. So this was just a quick video showcasing how you can edit or set restrictions for rows and columns with User Access Extended. I hope you enjoyed. I'm David Labby from BeaverPress.